I was originally going to make a video called Inside Rise of the Empire. If you saw Inside UMeme 17, that video was basically a trailer for the video that this was supposed to be.
Oh no! The hard
Fuck you! Fuck you!
Unfortunately, it would be impossible to talk about Rise of the Empire without acknowledging that it was a failure. Rise of the Empire was an extremely ambitious tournament, and it clearly did not go according to plan. But I'm getting away from what I really wanted to talk about. This video isn't necessarily about Rise of the Empire, nor is it about its TO, Two Shades. There have been enough Facebook posts and evidence.docx files explaining in every detail every mistake that was made and every person that was upset. In this video, I'd like to focus on what we can learn from Empire. In fighting games, you either win or you learn. So let's learn from this loss together, so we can grow as a community. One thing we can take away from all this is the importance of transparency. Lots of people were upset with the lack of transparency between TO staff and attendees. Making sure bracket formats, pool assignments, and even things like a list of the TO staff are posted in event pages on Facebook and Smash GG is extremely important. Effective communication is a central part of community building. Without it, people feel disconnected. Additionally, transparency with your staff is integral to the well-being of a tournament, which leads into my second point. Having a team. TOing anything bigger than a weekly is not a one-man job. We're getting to a point where people expect more from a big event. There are different groups of people whose happiness you need to balance. Jogo Guy said it well at the Big House 5.
There's always this trade-off between the top players, what they need, the stream content, and just the regular spectators, the in-person attendees. You can't make everybody happy, but there's always a good balance to strike.
This balance can be extremely difficult to find, and we're finding out more and more that it requires a team of people focusing on it. You have to make sure that this team is good at what they do, ambitious enough to do it, and paid well enough to feel justified in doing it. This leads into the third and final point I'd like to make. Money is still a really sticky topic in esports, so much so that I was almost afraid to say anything about it in this video. I'll start by saying this. Nobody gets into esports for the money. They do it for the passion. To be a part of esports, especially smaller ones like Melee, you have to love what you do. It's this passion that makes people suspicious when money comes into the equation. The entire esports community is afraid of it selling out, afraid that we'll lose what makes us special. Esports has never been about professionals getting on TV wearing suits for old people to watch in their living rooms.
The Seahawks offense began the second half the way it ended the first. A jump ball to their new rising star.
Esports is for a new generation, a generation unlike any that came before it. When you start bringing up money, people get afraid that it's no longer about the passion for esports. While there is some validity in this, it would be impossible for esports to survive without some money changing hands. Putting on events takes time, labor, and equipment, all of which cost money. For me personally, streaming and making videos is my passion, but if I didn't get paid for it, I wouldn't be able to keep doing it. Money is necessary for these people to continue pursuing their passion, but with the rapid growth of esports, there is definitely a possibility of it becoming all about the money. There is a balance, one that we've seen both sides of. What I'm trying to say is that if we want to see our community grow, we need to be more comfortable with the idea of people making money. I don't know how much actual profit was made from Rise of the Empire because of the aforementioned lack of transparency, but Two Shades, if you or anyone else watching is ever planning on talking about money, be very careful about it. Before I end this video, there is something that needs to be addressed. Please don't turn this situation into a witch hunt or an opportunity for the entire community to hate on Two Shades. The guy genuinely does care about Michigan Melee. He puts real work into making the scene grow. Personally, I've had a lot of frustration working with him, but I still have respect for anyone who's a part of the Melee community. We're all in this together, trying to make this game something more than it was ever supposed to be. Thanks for watching. This is Bandit from Sunset Smash. If you think I missed something, leave a comment. I've been loving the feedback you guys have been giving me so far, so keep it up. If you like this video, leave a like, and if you want me to keep making more, then subscribe. No matter what you do, I hope you have a good one.